That's our overnight mash. Underneath that bundle of coats is the mash tun. In fact, see the thermometer there? Let's just take it out and see what the temperature is. It's been on for 10 hours.
This is purely to show you my legs. Sexy legs. Okay, here's your sparge water. This is 82 degrees, I think it is. There's something always really fills my soul with joy on a brew day, I have to say. I'm looking around here because I'm just strewn with bottles and glasses from last night. This is a Sunday. This is my favourite day for brewing, Sunday. So anyway, never mind that. What am I doing? I am doing one of the beers that's been on my to-do list for a long time. It is the Citra Raspberry IPA from Adam at Baldy's. But this is my, as usual, this is my bastardized version of it, because I don't necessarily have it, can't stay exactly to the recipe. If you go down to the description too, I'll put a link to Adam's video, original video, which is about a year ago, and you can have a look for yourself on how he does it now. Mine's fairly close, but it's not exact, because I'm trying to, because I don't have all the stuff. Slight differences, and we'll go through the recipe in a bit. But I just thought I'd pop on, say hello, 8:30 in the morning. Well, it's actually about 9 o'clock now. I'm lying already. I'm lying to you already. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, the reason I'm out here, I wasn't even intending to start the video yet. I was actually coming out here to check what hops are in the freezer. So, I tell you what, I'll show you. This is I've got a new dedicated hop freezer now. Okay, there's the freezer. It's obviously the bottom part. Now, try and ignore the kind of chips and meat that my wife has already commandeered the bloody thing. But yeah, there's our raspberries there. I'm not really sure. I think that's mostly Chinook on the bottom. The top is all different stuff, but I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look now, and we'll get back to you with the recipe shortly. Okay, so this is what I found. Got 100 grams of Citra. I've got this bag of Citra, whatever's in that. I'm not sure. It looks over 50 grams anyway, maybe 80 or 90 grams. That's good. I've also got 50 grams of leaf Citra. Now I'd prefer to leave this and dry hop in the keg with this, but I'm not decided. And I think I might have to, I've got these out. This is Simcoe, so I might sub in some Simcoe for some Citra. And then for bittering, I do actually have Apollo. It says on the recipe Apollo. I also have loads of Chinook I don't want to get through, so I'm again undecided. So yeah, let me go and have a think about it while the sparge is on, and I'll get back to you. We be boiling. Looks like a muddy mess still. So yeah, there's the grain bag. What I tend to do is I just leave that and let it drip for not quite the length of the boil, maybe 50 minutes, and then throw whatever's in there for the last 10 minutes. I've read somewhere that there's a theory that if you squeeze the grain bag, then you get more haze in the end of your beer, which is not what you want really. I don't know if it matters with this with all those oats in it, but so yeah, that's what I tend to do now. I have actually experimented with it, and it is true from what I can see. If you don't squeeze it, you get a nice clear beer. If you do squeeze it, it's hazy. Original gravity 106.3. Now, I've done an overnight mash. This recipe was done just as a normal mash, 73%
it's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be higher with an overnight mash. It always is. So we'll have to wait and see. I didn't do a pre-boil, I forgot, which is unfortunate because then I could see where I am, but we'll just have to plough on now. So let's see, fermentables. German Pale Ale, that's actually the Wehrmann's Pale Ale. I haven't tried that in about 2 years, so I thought I'd give it a go and see what it's like. I can't remember anything about it, to be honest. 600 grams of rolled oats, that's just basically porridge oats that I have in the cupboard. 300 grams of German Carapils. I think Adam put in 250 and 250 Melanoidin instead of Crystal. I don't actually have any Crystal, which is a surprise to me because I thought I did, but there you are. And then lastly is the maltodextrin instead of lactose, and that is going in about 5 minutes toward the end of the boil, but it needs to be in there anyway. So in terms of hops then, so I've been agonising about these hops ever since I last spoke about them. I'm going with Apollo, 20 grams of Apollo, no Chinook this time. And then what I've done is I'm going to use the Simcoe and the Citra, so I'm using 2 Citra for every Simcoe. So that means 20 Citra, 10 Simcoe, 15 minutes, and then flame out, same again, 23, 47, and then the dry hop. This is all I've got left for the Simcoe, 56 grams, and then the last of that little packet, that was about 90 grams, so it was right. That's going in there, and then the second dry hop, this is a double dry hop, 5 days, and that'll be in for 3 days, that's 100 grams of Citra going in. I don't imagine the Simcoe, I imagine the Simcoe will just get lost and all that Citra, but we'll wait and see. So the only other thing then is obviously 17 litres, 600 minutes, that's very exact. For our mash, that's our overnight mash, so I was mashing it at 68 degrees, and the reason was to try and keep this high. So we'll have to wait and see. Overnight mashes and tend to ferment out on me, so it'll be interesting to see what this will ferment down to. It's saying 1016 here, who knows really. I mean, that double IPA fermented right down to 10, 11 or something like that, something crazy, so we'll have to wait and see. Protoflock, it's not very interesting. Raspberries, 2 kilos, get the 4 packets there. They're going in after 4 days. And then the last thing here, now I think Adam used USO 5. I am using WLP 644. That is my favourite yeast at the minute. So I'm going to try and make a fruit bomb even more fruity with the use of this. It's very high attenuation though, that's the only thing that kind of worries me when I look at the final gravity. Overnight mash plus very high attenuating yeast usually leads to trouble. Okay, so that's 45 minutes now into the boil, and that is the first drop with the 20 grams of Apollo. Okay, that's 15, so there is our Simcoe and Citra combination going in. Get 10 minutes, there's our Protoflock going in there. I'll need to get that wort chiller in there actually as well. Okay, so it's about 5 minutes left, there's the pot. I can't obviously do this and do that at the same time, so. Okay, there it is, flame out. It's a 30-minute hop stamp, it's about 12 o'clock as well. So this is we're making good time here. 34 degrees in here, dear God, face it. Anyway, that's the brew day done and dusted, so went fairly smoothly on right until the very end. If I had done a pre-boil, I would have known this. But there you go, that is what it looks like. The very first gravity reading I did was 1070. That's like an 80% efficiency I had, thanks to that overnight mash. So I actually pitched the yeast, and then I got started thinking, no, that's probably not a good idea, because it might, even if it ferments down to 1017, that would still be 7% plus. But I just don't know what's going to happen with the maltodextrin in there and the oats, but that combined with the overnight mash and a high attenuating yeast, I mean the double IPA finished at 10-11, I mean it was insane. So yeah, so I've put in a bit of water, I've topped it up to 24, I actually got 22 litres, was it? 22 and a half, something like that, into the fermenter. There's about not 5 litres left in the kettle,
but it was so clear, it was looking so clear and so good that I decided not to take any of the filth. So I've topped it up to 24, and then the gravity reading now is about 105.8, which is a much more manageable, I think. So let's give it a bit of a taste before we go. Oh, it's so warm, my god. I might have to have a beer, I can cool me down. Definitely tastes a bit less bitter for a start. The previous version, maybe a bit less thick as well. It's tasting pretty bloody good though. Even now, that's always a good sign. So anyway, I'll see you in about 4 days for the raspberries. It's about 7 days later, actually the 8th day. I'm supposed to put the raspberries in after 4 days, but sure. It's pretty much, it's 101.2, so it's pretty much fermented out. Maybe give it a taste actually, while I'm here. It smells good anyway. It smells like Citra. It's a bit of a medium body on it. I mean, I could possibly throw in another little bit of malted extra at some point. I'll have to think about it and let you know. So yeah, I'm going to put the raspberries in them. Got a bowl here. Got our sterilised hop bags. I don't know if I can get them all in this one. Ideally, this is the one to use, but we'll see. We'll soon find out. So you just seen me putting the raspberries in on Sunday. This is now Tuesday. I'm going to do the first dry hop, and then I will be bottling up the weekend. I'll do the second dry hop in a couple of days time. So there we go. Wow. It's very red. The beer is very red. Let's say that. Okay, so this is the, I think it's 56 grams of Simcoe and the 19 grams of Citra in there. I'm using all the hop bags for the raspberries for some bonkers reason. So they're just going in loose, and then we'll cold crash at the end. So that's it. I'll probably see you at the weekend though. Thursday night, we're going to do the second dry hop. Spider. This place is riddled with spiders here. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to be 100 grams of Citra. And then the plan is to leave it until Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Package it up on Sunday probably. By package I mean put it in the keg. Let it carb through the week, and then I'll be drinking it next weekend. I think I'm going to be off next Friday, so it'll be next Thursday night, who knows. Yeah, it's smelling good. Okay, let's get these into the keg then. Back again, but I'm still not tasting it. So this is a very thorough video if nothing else. So, we're getting ready to cold crash now. This is now Sunday, so this is the so basically the raspberries have been in for a week now. Taking a gravity reading on it. The final gravity before I cold crash. 1010 it looks like. Colour is nice little red colour as well. I've no idea what this tastes like. as I was taking the raspberries out, the bags of raspberries out, I just had this bad feeling that this is going to be terrible. So I've absolutely no idea.
There it is. It's definitely got that red colour. The red raspberry colour. It's been in the keg a couple of weeks now. Just wanted to make sure it was right before we tried it. Get a good bit of carbonation, as much as I can. Anyway. In there. It smells great. It smells like raspberries. It does smell. You do get a bit of the Simcoe as well. And the Citra. I mean, I know I was kind of forced. I was forced into using Simcoe as well. I think maybe it will be better with just Citra by itself. It's not to say that's bad, that's really nice. It's a real nice mix of the three kind of things. Maybe the yeast is playing a little bit of part in there as well. Very inviting. Those smell good. Like. It's not an intense fruit bomb, kind of smacking you about the face, which is a shame because that's kind of what I wanted. But obviously, never put enough hops in. The raspberry kind of flavour aroma is maybe masking the hops a little bit. But it does smell really nice. So this is it. It's kind of murky. I mean, it's raspberries in it, like, so it's not going to be clear at any point, but it is a nice colour. In terms of the head doesn't look like it's going to stay. I can get a little cap on it with the kind of the beer wand, beer vibrator, but we'll not do that just now. Quite white head. I suppose you would expect that with all that malted extra in it as well, so it would have to be red, not pink, or white, sorry. Okay, I'm going in. Just put my nose in it there. Cheers. It does have a big body on it. Is it big enough? It probably could be better. Could be bigger if it hadn't fermented out. I mean, it was something crazy like 95% attenuation, which is ludicrous when you think about it. In terms of the flavour, you definitely get the raspberries. When it was first on the keg, or at least when I first tried it, there was a lot more kind of raspberry on it. But now the hops are starting to come through a bit more. There's a nice little balance between the two. There's no kind of bitterness on the front end either when you're taking it. But on the back end there is a little bit of bitterness. You kind of get it left. It's left in your mouth and your I was going to say your throat, but you know what I mean, it's left on your tongue. You also get a little bit of tartness off the raspberries, but also off I think off that yeast as well, the WLP 644. It is kind of it does have a bit of a tartness to it, if you like that kind of thing. Excuse me. So yeah, there is that. Get another drink. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. There is that bitterness on the back end though, which kind of reminds you that it is a beer, not just like a fruit drink, I suppose. So it's not too bad. It was like, I think this was 60 IBUs. It turned out to be. Yeah, that's quite nice. Carbonation's in there, but it's not crazy, which makes it really adds to the drinkability of it. It is nice. There's a real nice raspberry taste in there, but it's just not the tartness. Only that little bit of tartness on the back end, along with the bitterness. Obviously that load of maltodextrin in there has kind of smoothed that out a little bit. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm just wondering what the original would be like. Now, I haven't obviously tried the original. I can't remember if I said this in the previous video or the previous 30 minutes of shit that you just had to watch, but I haven't actually had the original. I've only had one, which was sent to me by Eric, Crowsfoot Brewery. Check him out. Leave a little link up there. He had the bronze medal with his Blackberry smoothie that he sent me last year. Bronze medal 2017. It was a fantastic beer. It had so much more punch about it though than this in terms of aroma. Especially the aroma was fantastic on it. Flavour wise, they're two slightly different beers, but it's not a million miles apart, I don't think. I'm wondering what difference the lactose makes compared to the maltodextrin. It might be, I think I might do this again, get a load of Citra in, do it properly with the lactose and see. But yeah, for a first attempt at a fruit beer, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Obviously I was following the recipe. I bastardised the recipe, yes. But yeah, I think Adam's come up with a winner with this. So Adam, if you're watching this, and you want one, just send me your new address and I'll get one in the post. So I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go and enjoy this and probably another couple tonight. 6.5% though, I need to be careful. It's nice. That is nice. So, that's it. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. Kai's loving that grain there. It's just as well they're out to eat that because there's the bin. There ain't anything more going on that.